Griffin, who, it was announced this morning, has signed a new 9-year contract extension with the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's the richest and longest contract in the history of the organization.
Y'all took a chance on me 2 years ago, and I felt nothing but support and love through this whole process. So I'm super excited to be here for 9 years. This is where we're going to call home.
On the mound is Mitch Keller today for the Buccos.
It'll be his third start of the season, and each time out the first 6 innings each.
Ramon Laureano leading it off here for the Padres.
Fly ball to center field. And O'Neill Cruz in a couple of steps to make the catch.
The Padres won game 1. The Pirates returned the favor last night. Little pop-up by Tatis. Joey Bart. The wind is blowing in a little bit today, trying to push that back out of play, but Bart stays with it. Keller's got the first 2 men out here in the first. Jackson Merrill.
Swing and a miss. Mitch Keller with a 1-2-3 first.
Michael King getting his third start of the year.
And the 30-year-old's numbers this season: 0-1, 3.38 respectable ERA.
O'Neill Cruz standing in to lead it off here for the Pirates. This one in the air to center field. Merrill got a late break, and he's coming on now. He recovers and makes the catch.
That wind's knocking it down, Don.
One down here in the last of the first inning for Brandon Lau, the former Tampa Bay Ray. He's swinging to the first pitch. Been very aggressive here against King. King wants this. But come down from third, and Andujar will make the catch in fair ground.
3-2 to Reynolds. Outside, that wasn't close. The changeup misses. So Reynolds on base via the free pass for the 7th time. 7 walks for Reynolds, and now Ryan O'Hearn.
Reynolds goes, and a ground ball right side. Cronenworth will range to his left, and he throws out O'Hearn to end the inning. Laureano, Tatis, and Merrill struck out Merrill to end the first. Line down the right field line. That'll be a fair ball. Into the corner. Over goes Reynolds to play it as Sheets is headed for second base. Throw is offline, and Sheets goes into second standing. Leadoff double starts the second inning for San Diego.
And lined and caught by the shortstop Gonzalez, dropping down to a knee to the edge of the outfield grass, moving quickly to his right. It was the designated hitter last night. The pitch from Keller. Slowly hit on the right side, fielded by the first baseman Horowitz, and he underhands it to Mitch Keller covering. 3-1 put out, moves Sheets to third, 2 away in the second inning. Castellanos the DH on Monday and was 2 for 4.
Castellanos with the man at third. Keller gets him to pop it up. That'll get around that leadoff double, leaving him stranded here in the second.
Pitch from King. Line the other way, and a base hit. That was the formula last night. Goes into the corner, and York into second base. He's standing with a leadoff double to right field.
York at second base, and here is Nick Gonzalez. Fly ball to center field. See if the wind knocks it down again. Merrill moving in, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. And remaining at second base is York.
Good solid throw from Jackson. Nice job by Michael King backing up.
Padres and Pirates are scoreless here in inning number 2, but the Buccos have Nick York at second base.
Rounded and stabbed by the pitcher, who's got York in a rundown, but York dives back safely at second base.
Once he fielded, he's got to run at the runner. He's got to force him one way. Instead, King kind of panicked and threw it to Andujar, and that gave York plenty of time. And so instead of getting an out here, it's first and second, still 1 out.
Foul tipped on the catcher is meant for strike 3. Gets Bart first strikeout of the day from Michael King.
Gets a big strike out there with first and second.
King trying to strand those guys. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, sent in the air to left field. Laureano's got a long way to go. Still going back. On the move and at the track. He'll reach over and make the over-the-shoulder catch to end the inning.
Top of the Pirates batting order in the bottom of the 3rd inning. O'Neill Cruz faces Michael King for a second time. And there's a line drive to right field. That's going to put a dent in the Clemente wall. Comes right down to Tatis. Cruz dives into second base with a double, and he had to hurry. It came right back to Tatis, who gunned it to second, and it's a leadoff double for O'Neill Cruz.
So Cruz at second to start things here in the 3rd inning, second straight inning. The Pirates have doubled to begin the inning. It's a tough way to operate. Turns on this, lines it to right. Fernando is there to make the catch, and back to second base goes Cruz. Solid contact, but right in the neighborhood of Fernando Tatis Jr. in right field.
King's last start was Friday at Fenway, and he looked really sharp, but towards the end of that outing, there were some really, really hard hit balls. Something to keep an eye on here. Reynolds and Cruz lead at first and second. 1 and 2 again, and a ground ball to the right side. Sheets has it at first, goes to second, that's one. Bogart's turn is in time, and a 3-6-1 double play to end the inning.
Unlike Keller, though, not as pitch efficient.
He's having to work a little harder. Still just zeros.
To first base, and Sheets will touch first, heads to second, the tag play. No! He got in safely. So after the out at first, it becomes a tag play, and apparently it was late. So the Padres are going to challenge that. They are going to challenge that.
There's the high throw. Get it down there. Does he get the pant leg before the foot hits the bag? Tough to tell there.
Padres are coming off the field. They're pretty confident.
After review, the call is overturned. The runners out.
Nice.
San Diego will retain their challenge.
So overturned.
They're even coming by themselves to the ballpark now.
They're all around outside. You just pick them up off the street. I see them everywhere.
Well, they might belong to somebody. You can't do that.
But they're sitting around. You see, they're like, some of them, they shouldn't be there anyway because they're out in the middle of the street.
I can't condone that.
The base hit by Andujar, who started the inning, breaks up a string of 10 in a row, retired by Keller.
Padres trying to crack open the run column here in the top of the fifth.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with another sweeper.
This fifth inning, really the first time all afternoon Keller has had to work.
And a fly ball, shallow left. Coming in is Mangum. He'll make the catch. Mitch Keller is blanking the Friars through 5 innings.
We've got a pitcher's duel on a Wednesday afternoon.
Well, it was like this last night. It was scoreless until the Pirates, bottom of the fifth, where they scored 2. We've got ourselves a pitcher's duel here.
In the air to left field, where Laureano is. Making his way over towards the line. Sunglasses on, makes the catch for out number 1.
3-2, swing and a miss. Got him to chase a fastball away.
Second strikeout for Michael King, 2 down.
And Cruz takes top of the zone. No, it'll be a challenge, though, from Camposano, who got up to go to the dugout.
The catcher is challenging ball call.
You had about the entire infield moving towards the dugout.
I almost threw it to commercial. Camposano wins the challenge. It is strike 3, and for the first time today, Michael King, a 1-2-3 inning. Ramon Laureano 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. Goes after the first pitch, hits it right over the bag at third base. Bangs off the side wall. Mangum gets to it quickly, fires into second base wide, but quickly enough to hold Laureano to a single. Padres with a leadoff man aboard here in the 6th inning.
Last year, opponents stole 23 bases in 26 tries against Keller.
Strike him out. Safe. High throw from Bart, and Laureano steals second base.
Who's going to come up with a big hit with RISP?
Runner goes for third, and Laureano, the pitch is a ball, the throw, not in time.
Is he blocking the bag? That's why they're calling him safe?
Maybe. Umpire pointing to the bag.
Well, he was all over it.
Ryan Blakeney, third base umpire.
Yeah. See how he's blocking the bag without the ball? He's giving him third base.
And a little pop-up, shallow left, shortstop out, makes the catch. Nice job. Nick Gonzalez turns and fires a one-hopper to third. Laureano gets back.
Keller has pitched great all season. 6 innings in each of his first 2 starts. He's allowed only 2 total runs all year.
And a line drive toward right center field. Cruz is over, and he's there to make the catch. Mitch Keller puts up another 0.
It looks like Mitch Keller threw 6 strong innings today, and Donnie Kelly pulling him over. Boy, he has pitched very strongly. Just 2 runs over 18 innings his first 3 starts of the season.
Very effective this afternoon, only surrendering 2 hits. We've got a pitcher's duel. We are scoreless in the bottom of the 6th.
Jeremiah Estrada has started to throw in the Padre pen as Ryan O'Hearn stands in, swings at the first pitch, flies it to center field. Jackson Merrill is there. He makes the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning for King, and 6 shutout innings for number 34.
So Mitch Keller, 6 shutout innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. No decision today, and Padres glad to get into this pen.
Here's a hard hit grounder up the middle to his left. Gonzalez slides. He's got it. Throw to first is wide and off the glove of Horwitz. Kind of trickles back towards first base coach David Macias, and Bogarts is aboard to begin the 7th inning. Up the line, an error on the shortstop, and we'll see if the Padres can take advantage.
Down the left field line, it will be a fair ball. It rolls around in the corner as Bogarts heads for third. Into second base goes Andujar with a double.
Setting up a second and third, no one out. The Padres have to get this done.
Drives one to left field. Mangum going back. It's going to be over his head. One hops the wall. Bogarts will score and Duhar will score, and the Padres take a 2-0 lead. Nick Castellanos driving in a pair.
Now the bats are coming alive. That'll warm up that Padre dugout.
The hits have started to flow.
Cronenworth in the air to right center field. Reynolds racing back into the gap. Long way to go. He's at the wall looking up. It's going to go.
Jake Cronenworth into the Crone zone in Pittsburgh hits a 2-run home run, and the Padres take a 4-0 lead. I guess they really were glad to get Mitch Keller out of this game.
Michael King pitching very well, so he'll stay in there. It's 94th pitch of the afternoon. How about Nick York today? On base all 3 times.
Big runner on for the Pirates here, trying to answer in the bottom of the 7th.
Go down. Nick Gonzalez toward the corner. But look at this. Right after the Padres grab the lead, a double by Gonzalez, following York's single, and the Bucks in business here in the 7th. So the grand old question, right? You got a pitcher who's pitching well, but when is he going to not pitch well? And so the Padres keeping King in for the 7th inning, but he's given up 2 rocket hits right off the bat here. And look who's coming up. Connor Griffin will pinch hit for Horwitz.
Line drive left field coming over, and diving catch made by Laureano, but a sacrifice fly for Connor Griffin on the 1-2 pitch.
Terrific day, of course, for him this morning. The press conference announcing the 9-year contract extension. Look at that. Teammates helping teammates. When you face them, that ground ball is going to get through. Gonzalez will be waved home.
First ribby of the season brings home Gonzalez. It's 4-2.
And the veterans, the old Phillies. To left field, and on the run, Laureano lays it out again and makes the catch again. A couple of spectacular catches in left field today by Laureano, laying it out on 2 occasions. Up to the task both times.
This is not an easy play off the left-handed bat of O'Hearn. This ball is slicing, and if we had to give out gold gloves each and every game, I tell you what, this kid right here is getting one.
Reaching to his left. Yep, kind of came up. Hit him in the palm of the glove.
That's a very makeable play. That's got to be an E6 in my book. Pick him up, put him down.
Now line drive, base hit towards the gap in left center field. Bryce Johnson's coming around. He will score. Campusano into second base with an RBI double, and the Padres take a 5-2 lead.
Again, one of those days where a lot of different guys contributing up and down the lineup. Right now, only Tatis and Merrill without hits.
And a ground ball left side through into left field. From third comes Campusano with the 6th Padres run. And it's 6-2 San Diego. Fernando cashes in. So they're hanging with Urquidy here for now, trying to weather the storm with 1 out here in the 9th inning. And a ground ball to first base. York will go to second base, and they throw it away. Coming around to be Laureano. He will score, and the Padres take a 7-2 lead. He was trying to start the double play, but instead ends up being short left field, and the Padres end up with another run.
Runners lead at first and third, 1-1. Merrill runs. The pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to second base is not in time, and on the back end, Fernando will come in by stealing home. 8-2 Padres here in the 9th.
For Mason, his 5th game. 4 1/3, 11 strikeouts and only 1 walk. Go right after these Pirate hitters.
And facing the Pirates' future star in Connor Griffin.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out for out number 1 of the 9th inning.
So a couple of days off, and that slider is as sharp as ever.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, making 8 straight strikeouts. And there's 2 down in the 9th inning.
This is really incredible. Not including today. Longest active scoreless streak in Major League Baseball.
Ground ball headed to third base, and Duhar throws on the run, and he got him. The ball game is over. The Padres have won, and they've won the series against the Pittsburgh Pirates.